Welcome back to Schmitty's Off-Road. Today, we are out at the Kansas All-Terrain Vehicle Association. We're gonna do a little bit of riding today, and I also have a little surprise for you guys with the KRX. We are throwing a tuner on it and gonna see what that's all about. We've got a Dynojet PV3, so that should help the KRX out just a little bit. We might compete with the Pro XP a little bit and see how it stacks up, maybe do a little round 2 of the track battle and just see how it performs. But the main reason we're here today is we're gonna do some trail maintenance. So if any of you have talked to me personally, you might know that I am on the board at the KATVA. I'm actually currently the secretary, and one of the things we have to do is trail maintenance days. A lot of our members will show up every month and we basically clean up the trails, clean the campground, do whatever we need to do so we're ready for the next big camp out. So we're gonna be trimming up some trails today. I know we've got some stuff in the campground that needs to get done. So I'm gonna go ahead and start trimming some trees and see what we can get done today. It's gonna be a little toasty, so I'm gonna try to get a head start, get out here and get some stuff done before it gets too hot. And then we're gonna cap off the day with some trail riding. Shoo! That's a big issue with a lot of these trails out here is in the summer, it just grows like crazy and we're kind of down in a little valley and there's a creek that runs through. So we're kind of in a floodplain. Whew, sorry, I'm out of breath. But one thing we have to do with these trail maintenance days is open up the entrance to some of these trails. So you can kind of see that it's going to direct you up into a trail. So we got to kind of open up the trailhead, I guess you could say, and then obviously you can see the hill going up from there. But if we go over here to this next hill, you can hardly see that it's a trail until you're pretty much already past it. So it obviously goes on up and then goes up the hill there. So we just kind of have to knock out all this stuff. It sucks doing it with a hedge trimmer. Obviously a brush hog would be perfect, but it is kind of hard to get a brush hog down in here just because of the valley. The campground's kind of up top, and then to get down here you got to go down some rocky hills. So getting a brush hog down here a little difficult. So a little manual labor never hurt anybody. Being 25, you guys are probably cringing watching this video like, oh my god, you're gonna blow out your back. Yeah, probably one day, but it is what it is. That's why I got a little Cadillac over here. Makes riding a hell of a lot easier compared to when I used to be out here on my four-wheeler. That's a lot. Four-wheeler beats you up a lot more than the old side-by-sides do. So again, a little manual labor never hurt anybody. So we're gonna keep going here, find some more trails to trim up, get some trees cut down, and keep cranking away on this work day. Woo! That RPM exhaust, baby. Sounding good. Let's go! what a day. What a day. Got about 4 hours of trail maintenance done, which doesn't seem like a whole lot, but when you're out there, it's 95 degrees and like 1,000% humidity. It feels like you're out there for a while. I drank probably a gallon of water just in that time alone, and then a beer or two, but that's besides the point. So, a little recap of the day. We didn't end up doing any competitions between the KRX and the Pro. I had to get back in time for some stuff I have going on tonight, but I did talk to my dad, and the tuner, it didn't eliminate the backfiring that it was doing before, but I think we're gonna reach out to Brute Performance. That's who we actually bought the Dynojet from. So we're gonna reach out to them and see maybe we got a wrong tune, or maybe there's something we can kind of mess with and get that to clean up a little bit. But he did say it felt like it had a little bit more throttle response, which they do claim to increase the drive-by-wire in low and high and reverse. So it does make it a little bit more responsive. I know they increased the timing a little bit. They also decreased the fan temperature, which obviously that's not gonna add any performance, but it's just gonna make the KRX run a little cooler. But he did say it felt like it was a little bit more snappy, especially in high, so that's definitely a plus, especially for the KRX. So that Dynojet tuner, it was super easy. You plug it into the port underneath the dash and you're done, basically. And the great thing about it is you can switch between a aftermarket tune and your stock tune. So if you want to convert back, maybe you have to take it to the dealership or something, you're able to switch back to that stock tune, which is awesome. But that's going to pretty much be a wrap for this video. And if you're still watching at this whatever minute mark I'm at, maybe it's going to be 10 minutes, maybe it's 15 minutes, I don't know. But there's some of you that stick around to the very end, and I want your guys' feedback. I'm getting close to 500 subscribers, which with the help of you guys liking, subscribing, and sharing my videos, I'm gonna get there in no time. So with 500 subscribers, I'm wanting to go live, and that might be once a month. I know some people do this with Patreon, but I'm so small, I don't wanna make you guys pay for something like that. I kinda wanna just give you that little bonus just for being a loyal subscriber, basically. So I'm thinking I'll go live maybe once a month, and then that'll just be like a behind the scenes. Maybe I'm working on the machine, or if you guys have questions and we just do a Q&A session. It might be a little awkward at first, but hey, I'm open to it. I want to get to know you guys and kind of build this community around Schmitty's Off-Road, which it's going to be changing a lot, especially if I'm going to go racing next year, but I want you guys to come along for the ride with me. So I appreciate it. You hit that like and subscribe button. I know some of you are already subscribed, but share it with your buddies. Again, I appreciate you guys so much. Look forward to hearing from some of you, and we'll see you in the next video. Peace.